Good morning, everybody. This is Ron with our DIY Homestead, and today we are going to be putting together our new area for the market chicks. They're 4 weeks old, and it's time for them to move out of their brooder area and into the outside area. This is not a mobile coop, but we are going to be having a fence around it, and yeah, an electric fence. And we got to do a bit of work to it. From moving it. We tweaked the sides just a little bit, so I'm going to be straightening that out. I'm going to be putting a tarp over the top, over the 3 sides, I guess. And yeah, we're going to be getting them ready to come out. They're 4 weeks old and ready to go. So let's get busy. Okay, we've got it all straightened up as best we can. We just picked this up from somebody that was basically getting rid of it. Got it for very little money, and it was kind of bent out of shape a little bit. And it didn't help when I moved it. I bent a couple things, but we got them straightened out and staked down. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put, you can see I got hardware cloth across 2 sides, the front and the back. Now I've got to put it across the sides, and then we'll put a tarp over the top, and then we'll get the feeders hung, and we'll get the fence up. We've got quite a few things to do, so let's get busy. Alright, we've got all the netting around the whole side. Keep predators out. We're going to have an electric fence around everything as well. So just want to protect them as much as we can. And this again is for our market chicks. One thing we do have to watch out for, like me, I'm kind of allergic to fire ants. And we have mounds and mounds of fire ants. So outside of the garden area, we use vinegar to kill off the nests. Inside the garden, we use cayenne pepper. We grow a lot of cayenne, grind it up, and sprinkle it on the mounds, mix it in, and it takes care of them. So the next thing is we're going to be putting on a tarp up over the top. I've got a tarp for it, so let's go get it and get it put on. Okay, the tarp is on. I did not film that because it took me a lot of finagling, and of course the wind picked up and it kind of blew it all over the place a few times. But we got it all locked down all the way around the bottom. We've got chicken wire or hardware cloth. We've got it open in the front and the back for ventilation, and down at the bottom for ventilation. But they should have plenty of cover and plenty of shade, and they should be good. And not only I'm going to leave them in here for about maybe a week, if that long, just to get them used to this is where the food's going to be, this is where the water's going to be, and then I'll open the door and everything will be fenced in around it. And yeah, that'll be that. So the next thing is putting up the electric fence, and we will get going with that. Alright, we're fixing to set up our electric fence. Got it all laid out here. We're going to go up and around the back and give them a little bit of a yard to walk around in. Not too much, don't want to get too skinny. My battery's running low, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it up, and then I'll show you the end product when we get it done. We'll see you just in a few minutes. Alright, we've got the fencing all up. It was just a little bit of a fiasco because I just happened to drop it and it just balled up into a knot. Took me a little bit to get it untangled, but we got it all set up. We got our tarp on our coop, we got the chicken wire on, we got our charger set up, our solar charger, so it's ready to go. Let's go inside and I'll show you the feeders. Got two 5-foot gutters that I made into feeders. Hung them from the ceiling. I can adjust them as the birds get taller. I can raise them up a little bit so they don't jump into them. We got a couple tubs of water for them and a nice little covered area. I want to keep them nice and safe. Now I'll keep them in here for probably about a week, maybe not that long, before I let them out into the yard. I want them to know that their food and water is in here. I think they'll be happy. So let me go get them and I'll be right back. And with that, all the chicks are in here. They're starting to get used to everything. They really love the grass. And we're all set up, ready to go. So they are 4 weeks old. And they will continue to grow and thrive right out here. And with that, we will see you in the next video.